Hello friends, welcome back to bisptrainings.com. My name is Sumit and I'm a subject matter expert in wave analytics. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate you how can we apply global filters in wave analytics and what are the various uses of global filter and how can we apply global filters on multiple widgets on a dashboard. So to work on global filters, first of all, I'm going to create a new lens. So we already had a lens here, BISP lenses. Either we can use it or we can create a fresh lens by using a data set. So in my case, to demonstrate that I'm using sales dataset. So I click on sales dataset. By default, when we create a lens, you can see the measure we have is count of rows and there is no grouping. Okay, so there is no grouping has been done, and the total number of records we have is 8.4 thousand. So that is 8395, that is around 8,000. We can change the measure instead of sum, and I can say sum of sales. So you can see we can change the sum as well, that is 15 millions, that is around 15 million. So what I'm doing is I'm not going to create any grouping at present. It depends, if we want we can have grouping as well, but let's suppose I'm going to clip this. So I clip this and gives I'll just simply say total sale and clip to designer. So it will, as you know, that it will add on a new dashboard, that's a total sale. So that's the new feature, that's a new update which they have recently done in wave analytics, because earlier when we click on when we clip any lens on a dashboard, it directly add out on our dashboard. But now it asks us to provide a name, to provide a step name, so that we can easily configure it or easily identify in JSON file. So when I go for JSON file, it is easily identified that we have a step is this one and there are no widget added at present. So there are no widgets. That's a simple grid layout and we can add a widget later on. So next is again get back to new lens, and now this time I'm going to apply a filter. So let's suppose I want to apply a filter on sum and I would like to range it between a specific value. So I want to range it between 10,000 to 50,000. That's the range I want to specify. So that's the range I have specified and click on add. So see, the total sale between this is around 4.7 millions. So that's the total sale between 10,000 and 50,000. If you want, you can, instead of sum of sales, you can go for count as well. Now I'm going to clip it again and I add it as filter 1. Now, how to apply a global filter? First of all, I drag and drop the lens. I drag and drop this step actually, and it creates a, or we can do like this as well. Instead of doing this, we can add a chart, add the step onto it, and we can change its style. If we want, we can change the style as well. We can change the donor into donor chart. So this is more easy to understand. So I'll go with this donor chart. Now, next is I want to apply a global filter on this. So the filter which we have done, the filter which we have added, I want to apply that global filter on this particular chart. So I simply drag and drop the global filter. At present, the global filter is blank. So I click outside and drag and drop this filter onto this. So it's 1 second, let me check. So let's check it again. So I simply drag and drop the global filter tool and I drag this step onto this global filter. And as you can see here, as soon as I drop it on global filter, it quickly filter this record to 4.7 million. This is one chart. So I want to show the total sale based on this filter, and also I want to display one more chart without filter. So once again, I'll just change it to donut. So as you can see here, both of them are same. This is sum of sales. So I'll just, first of all, I just set the title as total sale within range, and we have sum of sales, so donut chart. I remove the major title, and this one is total sale, and there would be no filter onto this, so I don't want to apply any filter onto this. So to remove the filter or to skip the filter on any graph or on any chart, simply select the properties, select that chart, go to step, and on step we have apply global filter, this one. So as soon as I uncheck this global filter, see what happened. When I uncheck this global filter, it turns into 15 million. Now what happened? Only this chart is based on this filter, and this chart is not associated with any filter. Now even if you have multiple filters, if you have more than one filter, this chart will not be associated with any filter, because we have removed this apply global filter part. So that's how we can work on global filters. We can apply global filters in Wave Analytics. So that's all in this video. If you have any queries, you can write to us on www.bftrainings.com. You can subscribe our YouTube channel for more videos on Wave Analytics. I will be coming up with some new concepts in Wave Analytics. Keep watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye. So you can get back to us anytime. Goodbye.